Put your worries aside. It's time to indulge in some pure entertainment. Embrace the moment. Let's roll. Being accused of wig stealing can be a hair-raising situation.
Excuse me.
A wig. Did you see her wig?
It's other people up there. You don't have to come outside with this
other
energy.
people.
I don't have no wig. I don't need no wig.
You can go. Nothing. Let her check your bag. And you did. And you did.
You don't mess with the King's Guard, or the King's Guard's horse.
Get off the mat!
How to play the perfect water prank on yourself. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we start with the only man to ever defeat Turkey's #1 superhero, Ice Cream Man. The thing about having thieves as friends is that they might just be a bit untrustworthy. Tip for criminals: if you don't want to be recognized, maybe invest in something more effective than a box.
Stealing phones from a store in Florida. But at one point, he lifted up the box, giving cops a clear view of his face. He was arrested.
This prank resulted in him getting pretty wet, but unfortunately, the police have a very dry sense of humor.
Man, gang, man, Wendy, man.
When a knight in shining armor suddenly turns into a court jester. One of these potential gum thieves noticed the camera straight away. The other didn't. When hazardous driving becomes just as much of a hazard for the person doing it. Looting just isn't meant to be a relaxing, casual activity, as this guy soon found out.
Spécial qui est avec nous, qui est là.
Par paire et donc voilà, c'est d'autant plus impressionnant qu'une fois que l'on rentre.
The thing about shoplifting in shorts is that they're, well, short. Apparently you shouldn't touch the King's Guard.
Do not touch the King's Lifeguard!
If only every victim of porch piracy had neighbors like this.
Put the package back. You want that? Put it back. I saw you. I saw you on the camera. I saw you on the camera.
If you find a hair in your food, then you're probably entitled to a refund. But not if it's your own hair. The best way to deal with a thief? Give them as much time in the shop as they need. This guy almost hit a skateboarder, so the skater gave him a taste of his own medicine. There's such a thing as enjoying yourself too much. If you, for some reason, decided to throw a drink at a cop, then you'd better make sure it's not a Brazilian cop. Pro tip: disability scooters usually aren't designed for attacking the police. This kid is just one step away from bringing karma to her family via a big stick. Here's a couple of humans taking instant karma into their own hands. Clearly, karma has an issue with people who boogie too hard. Here's a man who's passionate about food. And eating it off the floor. When you stop to do a spot of auto-based thieving, there's one kind of vehicle you definitely don't want passing by. Ketchup plus baking soda equals someone who never paid attention in chemistry class. Never disrespect someone's ice cream, or karma will be swift. Well, this is disappointing. Nobody should have to play Monopoly sober. This kid decided to escape the police by jumping into this trash can, but karma made sure it was full of baby diapers and cat litter. In case you're not aware, horses hate it when humans celebrate. When you decide to jet wash your friend, but karma forgets to mention that the hose is too short. Walking like Beyonce. And then falling like Madonna. Whatever he just said to her, it just can't have been good. When you're caught cheating on the biggest screen you can possibly be caught on. Like many stars, this celebrity dog hates reporters. If karma joined the police force, then this is exactly what it would do on a daily basis. We're gonna assume she's not allowed to pick these flowers, based on what the universe does to her afterwards. And here's some more perfect timing from the karma police. Anyone who believes they can run as fast as a car probably deserves some instant karma. He really picked the wrong car to try this on. You can demand your rights from a police officer, but we'd never recommend that you demand a kiss.
That's exactly what it's Come on, kiss me! Kiss me! And tell me who's the head honcho here. What, I'm not hot enough for you? I'm not hot enough? I'm not sexy enough? I'm gonna spit on you!
You're about to see traffic police accepting a bribe, so we can only assume they hadn't noticed the camera. This woman refuses to wear a mask and gets away with it. Why? Because karma doesn't always strike when it should.
This is Karen.
Democratic pigs! All of you! That man harassed me for nothing!
And here's another face mask avoiding Karen going a step further. We can only hope that face mask karma caught up with her. Never kick a pylon. They're best friends with gravity.
The girl has beef with the pylon.
Rather watch out for the pylon.
When karma treats you like a piece of trash. Here's a man who hates his own boat.
Those are cooked. It'll be fun.
We only hurt and drown the ones we love. This is a masterclass in not learning from your friend's mistakes. To be fair, getting your door kicked is preferable to having it ripped off by a passing truck. This is why you should always respect a statue's boundaries. If you own a motorcycle, looking cool is only half the challenge. You have to be able to drive it too. With friends like these, who needs a heart attack? This guy massively underestimated the importance of his friend's ice cream. These unfortunate dogs clearly think every donkey is like Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh. Like many couples, this monkey and chicken have a love-hate relationship. Being crushed by a giant teddy bear is a terrifying way to die. You can only assume she did something terrible to another teddy bear. Here's something we can all appreciate.
Hey, you're a jerk! No!
A bit of spray-painted justice for someone who parks across two spaces.
Think it's funny? Oh, yeah. Yeah, not so funny now, huh? Yeah, man.
Just a good old-fashioned bit of illegal parking, followed by a good old-fashioned bit of clamping. Doctors are always there for their patients, right? Well, not this one, who got fired for hiding on the job. The cruelest piece of advertising ever. This guy is highly skilled at lassoing himself.
Mr. and Mrs. Christopher Meyer.
When the celebrations kind of go to your head. Don't kick your grandchildren. Karma will take it out on your head, your barbecue, and your dignity.
Are you kidding me?
That was you!
This is the water park equivalent of that never-ending buffering circle. If you act like a jerk at sporting events, then karma might just take it out on your kneecaps.
Somebody help me.
If you try to hide your phone from your boss, then karma might find a way to make you concentrate on your work. Do you know what this meat could use? Some sand. Here's a pro tip from Akimbo. Use a stepladder to stand on. You know, instead of paint. This violent stalker just wouldn't give in after his victim escaped, until he saw the camera. Here's someone who didn't want to pay, and ended up paying for it. It's not often you find an angel driving a white van, but here's one. Pedestrian crossings are meant for pedestrians, and these particular pedestrians had no intention of using the road. This grandma's been pranked one too many times. Careful which dog you make kissy sounds at. This one's a fighter, not a lover. If you're gonna get sexy with a bug, then be prepared, because the bug might just be into it. Bald head plus plunger equals seriously bad idea. How to lose it Connect 4 and Jenga simultaneously. Yeah, the board goes over the ramp, not you. When you try to destroy a bat's home, but end up destroying your own. Sick of people's dogs pooping in your yard?
Stop letting your dog shit on our lawn!
Here's a good way to deal with it.
Hey, you, clean up your dog poop. Thank you for picking up the feces from my yard. I appreciate it greatly. Greatly appreciate it.
This is the result of attacking a flight attendant when they won't let you use the toilet. These two haven't quite grasped the concept of sharing yet. Even horses have boundaries. It's a good thing he's comfortable because he's not leaving that chair anytime soon. Nothing like your buddies doing a comedy routine on the most important day of your life. With friends like these, you probably need an umbrella. If you act like you've got a serious head injury, then karma might just make it official. This woman was arrested after screaming about her medication and then attacking a police officer. Maybe she did need some medication after all.
How to get my medication?
How to lose a hat forever. One thing you should never do is get into a road rage argument with an excavator.
Dude, there's no place to go. Whoa. There's no place to go. What are you doing? There's no place to go. Oh, psycho. Oh, God. He is crazy.
When karma decides that you're only allowed to fight a fish in their territory. Here's an example of a quick getaway that didn't quite go according to plan. If you're gonna be a Karen, then it's best not to try it in front of a judge.
But this isn't Burger King. When the sign changes to Burger King, you can have it your way. Right now, this is my courtroom.
That moment when you wonder why you decided to hit a golf ball at a window in the first place. The aim is to send the ball down the fairway, not the club. Karma doesn't like you throwing your friends into pools. It literally always happens this way. If you shoplift in this place, you might end up leaving the shopping and your baby.
But listen, I have the cash to pay for everything. I have the cash to pay for everything.
Be quiet.
This lady, whose name may or may not be Karen, was unimpressed when confronted about kicking a seat. You'll be happy to hear she was arrested.
You're the one that started this whole nonsense.
And now the most non-camera shy burglars in the world. As drunk passengers go, this guy wasn't too threatening, but he was still escorted right off that plane.
Well, I've been kicked off the flight because I asked when we were leaving. I don't know how I'll get back to Pittsburgh, but I hope you all get back to Pittsburgh tonight. They are now escorting me out of the airport. Thank you. Have a great night. This guy, Jared.
Sometimes all you need to deter burglars is your voice.
Hey.
This woman decided not to wear a mask during COVID, and the cop filming this wasted no time in showing her how the law felt about this.
Come on, dude.
Don't do that. Oh, no.
Do not touch me. Who do you think you are? Not wearing a mask, people. This is what they do to you.
We're gonna go ahead and say this wasn't what he was trying to achieve, but whatever his intention, karma certainly wasn't happy about it. When you're the Michael Jordan of fence demolition. Yeah, I'm just gonna get a selfie of me drowning. Most statues are polite until you mess with them. We really shouldn't have to say this, but never try to spray paint a cop. Sometimes karma works slower than others, like when this guy uses various gadgets and gizmos to tow this illegally parked car. Karma doesn't like it when you show off in front of cattle. This guy gets cut up and doesn't hold back telling us how he feels about it.
Yeah, you're an idiot, buddy. Take a look, man. No blinker, your car got fucking dents all over it. Wonder why, your bumper's falling off.
This guy pranked his coworker by dunking him under the water. Karma happened on an industrial level. The two girls are about to have an accidental UFC fight. Sometimes the cameraman gets in the line of fire. Ask any war photographer. Always remember, moms aren't immune to instant karma.
Add a little bit of salt in it. And then you have to mix it really. What you get?
You've heard of the phrase living hand to mouth? Well, this is the pranking version of it.
Oh my God.
After complaining and complaining and complaining some more, this woman was rewarded with an invitation to leave. Watch how karma decides to strike for these guys trashing their opponent's dressing room. This woman's either very drunk or she's had a very bad in-flight meal. When an angry biker feels the full sting of karma and turns into a humiliated biker.
Yeah, how's that?
A punch in revenge for a poke? Woo! That's hardly fair. What did she think was gonna happen? Just when bragging turns into a full-scale confession.
I'm the wrong one. I'm the fucking wrong one. No, sir. My ID's in there.
I go back at home.
The disadvantage of being a porch pirate is that you can't just sail away if you get caught.
Oh, scared the shit out of me.
Pick up off my bed.
Watch on my camera. It was mine. I'm sorry, sir.
Goddamn right. Get the f off of my porch. See what the happens, you try it again. Go!
Do not take off.
Shut up and give me that and I'll sign.
So you get an $80 ticket for a broken taillight. Is it easier to pay it or engage an angry cop in a high-speed pursuit?
Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
You better leave me.
Proof that two-way talk is an effective deterrent.
Hello? 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 I'm calling the police.
Sometimes the police just seem to appear out of nowhere, like ninjas with cars.
Buy another truck. Oh, and there we go.
Don't watch the guys jumping the turnstiles in the foreground. Watch the police arriving in the background. If you mess with sea creatures, you might just get a face full of something.
What's that? What?
When I paid for my flight.
Drinking and flying can result in some pretty instant karma, Air Marshal style.
Can I please have my phone?
We got it.
You're making it worse. No, I literally need my phone. I paid for that.
You're under arrest.
What's happening? Why?
Here's a quick and ingenious way to deal with abusive customers. Protesting is tricky, but especially when you're in a minority of one. when an ice cream thief becomes the victim of an ice cream theft. Ah, the sweet, sweet moment when you see flashing blue lights after you've been cut off. Once again, a human voice is sometimes all it takes for a burglar to slink away with their tail between their legs.
You trying to steal it?
Fun fact, dogs can't stand people with big egos. It's always a shock when a man-eating tiger tries to eat a man. Ah, the grace of ballet. Not sure what this kid did for karma to make him humiliate himself like that. Some people get very cranky without a full 8 hours. Okay, how did this happen? And why did it happen? Here's another example of a perfectly located and perfectly timed police car. Thank you, karma.
Well, they're just driving up the wrong side of the road.
There's no door.
Oh, wait!
When this guy tried to stop protesters, he found himself being stopped pretty quickly.
Alright, what are you going to do? What are you doing? I'm going to be late today. What are you do?
Even cats have to deal with bullying and kitty karma. Yeah, I'm gonna do my very best to avoid this water. He clearly had absolutely no intention of paying the fine. There's no better way to scare someone than by suddenly removing the concept of gravity. Whatever bail this guy ends up paying, it's still not going to cover the repairs to those motorcycles. Do you feel like jail time isn't good enough for porch pirates? Well, why not humiliate them instead through the medium of dance?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! No, we're gonna call the cops unless you can dance, thief.
I'm not gonna dance.
Yeah,
You need to dance right now. I have the number pulled up. Look at it.
Alright, can I go?
No!
Alright, that's enough. Bye.
There's illegal driving, and then there's illegal driving right in front of a police car.
Harassing me.
I'm just trying
I'm gonna call the police.
You have your purse
What
on
are you
top of your
talking
car.
about?
Some people just hate kindness.
Mind your own business.
Yeah, this should make me go viral once I get out of jail. This neighbor turned up to complain about the quantity of dogs in this guy's garden.
Get away from my house and they won't bark. They were quiet until you came.
He's a professional dog walker.
Call them. I'm breaking the law. Go ahead, go. I'm breaking the law. Go. Bye, Karen. Bye, Karen.
You know the way you ask your kids not to stand on their bed? Well, this is why. If you see a bear sitting on your driveway, don't go over and say hello.
Josh. Oh my God.
Another porch pirate caught in the act of stealing, and then caught in the act of breaking his leg. If you want to successfully escape from the scene of a crime, then don't have an easily identifiable rope hanging from your car. This thief exited the Louis Vuitton store and then ended up facing a long time inside, breaking the speed limit and ignoring a red light. But luckily, Karma sometimes drives a police car. Perfect.
I'm gonna beat your ass in the back. If I don't
When this lady, let's call her Karen, hit an airline employee after refusing to wear a mask. But karma was just around the corner in the form of the arresting officers. After she was confronted for kicking a seat on an airplane, this woman ended up getting very angry and very arrested.
Probably a marshal on here. Where's he at? Yeah,
You're the one that started this whole nonsense.
When she ruins your bike and your relationship. If someone drives a sports car this close to the ocean, you should probably just let them be claimed by the sea. When this drunk and disorderly woman left the elevator, there was a set of handcuffs waiting for her.
Stop. 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 Stop.
This time-saving device soon turned into a humiliation-providing device. Even the world's most non-threatening mugger isn't safe from karma.
We don't have money. What? We have no money. COVID-19 hit.
Always remember that shopkeepers have weapons at their disposal, but they might not always look like weapons. They might just look like a good old-fashioned door. We assume this is karma for parking your truck in a disabled space. Being caught stealing your neighbor's Wi-Fi red-handed, and red hands are not what you want when you're using a touchscreen.
Entonces me dijo, tengo que dejar todo registrado.
If you enjoy watching COVID-denying Karens get arrested, then here's another clip you'll enjoy.
Okay, this is not... Officer, you don't want to do that. Officer, you don't... He is arresting her for being on a public playground.
Here's a great way to check if the power's back on.
Hey, Dad.
The world's most aggressive salesman gets his just desserts. And now we're about to hear the voice of karma. The problem is, it is kind of X-rated.
Hey! Get out of that car! I'm videotaping. You've been watching you do it. Yeah, that's me. Smile and nod and get the f*** on down the road. Goddamn thieving.
It's always good to see a cat bully get their comeuppance. When the pranker becomes the pranked. Fishing is a nice, relaxing pastime, unless a crane decides it wants to have lunch with you. When some sisterly teasing turns into a sisterly beating. Never mess with a man's or a woman's cake. Things can get messy. Animals aren't supposed to be as smart as humans, right? Well, here's a clip that proves otherwise.
Get him! Yeah, get him! Get him! Get him!
Even a toy gun can cause some real damage to one of your favorite items. Jaguars hate being photobombed, so never do it. Especially not if they're holding a cake. Even if your hands are covered with irremovable paint, there's always someone worse off than you.
I got the
Here's a street preacher being arrested after assaulting a street performer. It's what Jesus would have wanted.
Revenge from the god of goats?
Cat versus Rabbit. The Disney film that they didn't want you to see. Never tease someone with much better reflexes than you. Of all the many and varied things in the world, the annoyed girlfriend is the most universal. This thief decided to put himself away to save the police some time.
Get out. Get out.
Just put your hand.
It's not easy to trash the same TV twice, but somehow she manages it. Being told that you're doing something the wrong way can leave you red in the face, or another color. Road rage comes in all shapes and sizes, and ages, and so does karma. Here, let me just test the strength of my dignity. Once again, we see Karma taking a ride along in a nearby police car. She told her track friends that hurdles were easy, but Karma and hurdles prefer you to be humble. Cheating with your baggage size can have pretty huge consequences. They're probably students, but they're probably not studying engineering. When this rude subway passenger refused to move her bag, it wasn't long until police came along and moved her. And now, a man who's been pushed too far.
I'm done. I broke up with you. I'm done.
What?
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes.
No, are you serious?
Yes.
Sadly, this woman doesn't love her hair as much as the people behind her love revenge. Some women just deserve a better man in their lives. Or a better whatever that thing is. Karma, or just an evil bus driver? This guy got a double dose of karma for putting his feet on the seat, exposure on TikTok, and a fine from the police.
He really don't care. I literally caught him with his feet on the seat. Look at that, mate. You got caught twice in one day.
When you kill switch your friend, but then karma kill switches you.
I felt in seconds. Pretzel dog.
Nobody asked for the pretzel dog to be invented, particularly this woman. She did insult its appearance though, and Karma wasn't happy about that. Karma doesn't like it when you get romantic with a seagull.
Kiss it.
Apparently Karma doesn't want them to have a good bachelorette party. There's a fine line between looking sexy and stupid. Covering your friends in mud is a dirty trick. Karma will clean things up.
What a loser!
A rare bit of humility now, as a man who was caught stealing begs the victim not to press charges.
Eso es lo que dicen muchos. Y lo vuelven a hacer.
If you avoid paying the toll booth, then karma might place you in a sticky situation.
Cemento fresco.
We're gonna go ahead and say that this motorcycle isn't serviced regularly. If you listen carefully, you can almost hear this dog say, "Ha, karma." This prank seems to be going well, until he forgets about the light fixture.
It's your own fault. You know I'm not a magician. Prank superstar!
We all know the feeling. You have the 10th beer and suddenly it's time to trash your own car and almost smash your face in. Some pranks can turn nasty and make your bladder empty itself for real.
I'm just drinking water. I'm just drinking water. Please, I'm just drinking water.
Yeah, we're sure this ended well, and the car owner wasn't upset at all. Watch the god of dogs giving this woman her just desserts.
Oh, shit. I don't think you intended to go in, did you?
Isn't it strange how laughter is often followed by pain? After this woman threw hot soup in this employee's face, she found herself getting some equally hot criminal charges brought against her.
The woman has been banned from all Sol de Jalisco locations. Temple Police does confirm with 6 News that criminal charges are indeed pending.
When you gently splash your boyfriend, then he turns into a fully fledged water ninja. An attempted example of animal cruelty soon turns into an example of complete idiocy. When you push a fellow human, the universe sometimes pushes back. When a camel loves you so much that it just won't let you go. Looking cool definitely has its drawbacks, like the bill for trashing somebody's truck. Here's a guy who teases the kids when he hands over their ice cream, and this kid decided to give him a taste of his own medicine. And now here's an extreme example of someone who just won't admit they've taken the wrong turn. When a puddle is more like a set of rapids, it's not really important who goes first. Once again, the universe obviously hates it when people dance, and hates it even more when they block other people's views. Want to be like those guys, do you? Well, make sure your universe is perfectly in balance by clicking subscribe.